Are you one of sort individual suffering from a disability since birth, caused by illnesses or accidents? There is no reason to feel lonely and hopeless. There have been several celebrities, including singers, world leaders and scientists who have contributed immensely to our society and have gained recognition, despite their disability. Of course, there are also millions of people around the world who have been struggling each day, due to their disabilities. Researchers have found several instances of people born with disability not regretting their physical condition. For instance, blind people who have never seen lush green hills or a waterfall would probably seldom complain about not being able to see one. On the other hand, people who become disabled due to mishaps like accidents can go through a lot of depression and even commit suicide. Disability, on many occasions, also triggers feelings of inferiority and confidence issues in certain people. Many such individuals also dislike the sympathy showered on them by the society and detest being treated differently. However, according to a few surveys, many differently abled people have been found to thrive harder for a better life, as compared to their healthier peers. Here are few best encouraging message and acceptance quotes that deals differently abled person overcome disability. 1. I thank God of my handicaps, for through them I have found myself, my work and my God. By Helen Keller. 2. Use the skills that I have got. Do not focus on what I have not. Of course, I am aware of my limitation. Yet, I am part of God's wonderful creation. By William E. Lightbourne. 3. As a disabled man, let my life be a reflection of the endless amount of ability that exists in each and every one of us. It takes an open-minded individual to look beyond a disability, and see, that ability has so much more to offer, than the limitations society tries to place upon them. By Robert M. Hensel. 4. I have a disability, yes that's true, but all that really means is I may have to take slightly different path than you. By Robert M. Hensel. 5. My disability will always be a piece of me, but if it's the only part of me you recognize, then you've only scratched the surface of who I am. By Anonymous. 6. I refuse to allow a disability to determine how I live my life. I don't mean to be reckless, but setting a goal that seems a bit daunting actually is very helpful toward recovery. By Christopher Reeve. 7. I have not been handicapped by my condition. I am physically challenged and differently able. By Janet Barnes. 8. Know me for my abilities, not my disability. By Robert M. Hensel. 9. We, the ones who are challenged, need to be heard. To be seen not as a disability, but as a person who has and will continue to bloom. To be seen not only as a handicap, but as a well-intact human being. By William E. Lightbourne. 10. People presume my disability has to do with being an amputee, but that's not the case. Our insecurities are our disabilities, and I struggle with those as does everyone. By Amy Mullins. 11. Placing one foot in front of the other, I've climbed to higher lengths. Reaching beyond my own limitations, to show my inner strength. No obstacle too hard, for this warrior to overcome. I'm just a man on a mission, to prove my ability hasn't won. By Robert M. Hensel. 12. It's not our disabilities, it's our abilities that count. By Chris Burke. 13. I haven't met anyone yet who isn't handicapped in some way. So what's the big deal? Don't hide your deformity. Wear it like a Purple Heart. By Georgian Baldino. 14. I do not have a disability, I have a gift. Others may see it as a disability, but I see it as a challenge. This challenge is a gift because I have to become stronger to get around it, and smarter to figure out how to use it. Others should be so lucky. By Shane E. Bryan. 15. I don't have a disability, I have a different ability. By Robert M. Hensel. 16. I'm officially disabled, but I'm truly enabled because of my lack of limbs. My unique challenges have opened unique opportunities to reach so many in needs. By Nick Vujicic. 17. I choose not to place dis in my ability. By Robert M. Hensel. 18. Never mistake my disability for inability, be patient, I'll get there. By Anonymous. 19. My disability has opened my eyes to see my true abilities. By Robert M. Hensel. 20. Don't call us people with disabilities, we have DIF abilities. By Edward Barbanel. 21. I am different but not less. By Temple Grandin. 22. My ability is greater than my disability, by Nikki Rowe. 23. My ability is stronger than my disability. By Anonymous. 24. Please understand I have a disability, not a disease. You can't catch it. I may walk, talk, and move differently than you do, but on the inside, I'm not so different. By Anonymous. 25. The greatest feeling of accomplishment for me is the fact that I was an athlete who was somewhat disabled. By Bill Toomey. 26. I just broke the back of social inequity and empower every individual with a disability to live with dignity in an inclusive society. By William E. Lightbourne. 27. Recognize your disabilities but emphasize your possibilities. By William Arthur Ward. 28. Try not to associate bodily defect with mental, my good friend, except for a solid reason. By Charles Dickens, David Copperfield. 29. If you have a disability, don't let people diss your ability. By Jeff. 30. Forget your disabilities and explore your abilities. By Anonymous. 31. You're not disabled by the disabilities you have, you are able by the abilities you have. By Oscar Pistorius. 32. It's not the disability that defines you, it's how you deal with the challenges the disability presents you with. We have an obligation to the abilities we do have, not the disability. By Jim Abbott. 33. The worst thing about a disability is that people see it before they see you. By Easter Seals. 34. When everyone else says you can't, determination says, yes you can. By Robert M. Hensel. 35. Concentrate on things your disability doesn't prevent you doing well, and don't regret the things it interferes with. Don't be disabled in spirit as well as physically. By Stephen Hawking. Please keep support my channel by liking my uploaded videos, and subscribing, then hit the notification bell for you to not to miss out. Thank you so much.